Hi, it's Shandy from Expression Fiber Arts, and today I'm going to show you how to dye yarn with Kool-Aid. You can do it yourself, or you can teach kids. They absolutely love it, and it's a lot simpler than you think. So let's get started. What you're going to need are some paper towels, plastic wrap, Kool-Aid in various colors, some scissors, and you're going to need some yarn. And it's best if it's wool, because other blends like cotton and acrylic just aren't going to work as well. Then you're going to need some containers, either glass or plastic, to mix your flavors in, as well as a brush. And foam brushes, if you have one of those, actually work really well. Or another option is to use squirt bottles if you have those. So I'm going to get some water in one of the containers so that we can soak our yarn. Okay, so we need to make a skein of yarn first. So go ahead and grab your yarn and hold it with your hand and start wrapping it around your elbow, your thumb, your elbow, your thumb, until you get it as big as you like. So after you're done skeining, you want to cut your yarn. So after you've cut it, you want to take it off of your arm and tie the ends. Now this made a little baby skein, which is great for kids. You can make a bigger skein if you want, of course. Just wrap it around some objects around the house. Okay. So your skein will get really tangled if you don't put some ties on it. So cut 3 lengths of yarn about 12 inches or so each. So go ahead and tie them, making sure to leave it loose. Otherwise the dye won't get into that area of the skein if it's too tight. So once you have your 3 ties on, you want to pre-soak your skein so that it absorbs the dyes really well. So just put it down into some water and leave it for about 10 or 20 minutes until it's fully soaked. So you want to cover your workspace in plastic wrap. So now we're going to dissolve our Kool-Aids. So go ahead and pour it into your container and then keep that color with that so you know which one is which. Then we're going to add the water. Ooh, it smells so good. Then you want to give them a quick stir. Oops. So lay down some paper towels and then plastic wrap on top. You want to squeeze the excess water out of your skein. So then you want to take your skeins and lay them out on your plastic. Usually you'll just want to do one on each plastic sheet so that they're not cross-contaminating. So now you can either actually paint the dye on, or you can pour it on. Like I said before, if you want to use squirt bottles, you can, or you can actually dip the skein into the jars. It's up to you. You want to make sure and really get into all the strands. You can even flip it over and do the back side, because sometimes it'll still be white. Now if you're working with kids, you might want to have a different brush for each color, just so they don't cross-contaminate. So I rinsed my brush, and now I'm going to try some mixed berry, which is a blue color. Ooh, look at that. You can keep the colors separate, or if you want, you can blend them together. You can leave white chunks in between. Another method is to just pour it on, which is a little less accurate, but it still works. And you can use gloves if you don't want to end up with rainbow hands. Or you can dip it. You can put the whole thing into one color if you like, or just keep rotating and going into different colors, and you can get lots of different colors on one skein. and this is actually grape. Ta-da! So the more water you put in, the lighter and more pastel your colors are gonna look. If you want darker saturated colors like this, you wanna use less water for the amount of powder that you put in. So now we're gonna lock in the dye by heating it up in the microwave. So try to keep each area separate and wrap your plastic wrap around your little skein. You can put this into a bowl if you're worried about it getting out into your microwave, and then pop it in for about a minute. And you want to make sure and be very careful because this is extremely hot, so don't let your kids do this part. This is hot, hot steam. So let it cool completely, and then you can open it up. Ooh, orange. So mixed berry turns blue, lemonade turns yellow, cherry turns red, grape, oddly enough, turns a brown gray color. Black cherry turns into a darker red. Pink lemonade turns pink. Surprise, surprise. Orange turns orange. And tropical punch turns into red. So there's your Kool-Aid dyeing tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment below with any ideas you have for future videos you want to see, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. Then head over to my website, expressionfiberarts.com, where I have all kinds of free tutorials, patterns, yarns, and lots of goodies. So, all right, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.